Alright, and we're back. And you know what message I got on YouTube today? I got a message sent asking me to be a partner with these guys, and you know what? That's absolutely ridiculous, because I only have 600 subscribers. Like, what are they thinking? I looked at their site, and they're like, you need to have 1,000 views per day. I get like 500. Like, what are they thinking? Like, I also looked at some of the other channels I had partnered. Some of them have 300 subscribers. Like, how do they get over 1,000? But over 1,000 views per day. Alright, so I didn't go up this way last time. Might as well look for more bodies. More notes. Mostly because the bodies I already have the name tags for. Like, is it even worth it to get partnered when they said I would get like $3 or $4 per 1,000 views. I get like 500 views a day, so every 2 days I would get $3 or $4. Like, no. I'd rather not inconvenience everyone with advertisements for $3 to $4 every 2 days. Just ridiculous. The classroom door is locked. Well, I was just about to say we should probably go to the classrooms instead of just looking at the halls, but oh, never mind. A door. The door is frozen in place. I should have expected that. That door is pretty much always frozen. And I'm assuming the custodian's closet is also closed. Oh, this one's open. Notes? No. Bleh. Aren't you forgetting something? Be careful on your way home. Oh. Well, that was very short. There are lots of old stationary goods inside, like rusted paper clips and beat-up staplers. Not a one of them seems usable or functional. Except perhaps this spool of kite string mixed in with them. Yeah, okay. Not sure what's even going through your head when you're thinking this, but okay. Open the cabinet door and retrieve the kite string from within. Seems good as new, and it might just come in handy. Not what I would be thinking if I found some kite string, but okay. Might as well look over here. The door is affixed to the wall like a model. Close enough. No notes? Nope. And nothing. So let's head back to where that hole was. If I were to bend this wire into the shape of a fishing hook and attach it to the kite string, I thought, then maybe I'd be able to bring up whatever it was down there, provided it wasn't too heavy. I quickly but carefully pulled in the line. Damn. Whatever it was, it fell off the hook before I could bring it back up. Well, jump in the hole. Sitting here, waffling. As long as I proceeded slowly and cautiously, I thought I'd be fine. First things first, I need to figure out how deep this gap went.
深さは糸のここまでだから4メートル強ってところか。思ったより深いな。
My head is 178 centimeters, so with arms outstretched, I'd be about 2 meters or so. Which meant if I grabbed onto the ledge with my hands and lowered myself down, I'd only have another 2 meters to fall. And that seemed entirely reasonable. It was notably less of a drop than one would face when jumping from a second-story veranda, for example. Funny, because...
問題は登る時だが、その辺の教室から机や椅子をいくつか運んできて、先に穴に落としておこう。
It's funny that he says that because his death in the first game was from jumping out a window on the second floor of the second building. A little stacking could easily give me 1.5 meters of extra height, I thought. And that should get me plenty close to the edge of the hole. I'd probably be able to reach it and grab on with just a single jump.
最悪の場合、1時間後にはすぐそこの玄関に田口さんが戻ってくるから、大声で呼べば助けてくれるだろう。これでよし。行くか。足がくじいたかもしれない。地面が床みたいに平らじゃないことくらい。
Well, at least I could finally find out what the item was I'd seen from above. It was like a small notebook. No, I recognize it. This was a student ID. In fact, it seemed to be a Kisaragi Academy student ID.
これは眉の学生証。なんでこんなところに。まさか上からここに落ちて。眉いるのか、眉。
There were a considerable number of dead bodies down here with me. Most of them were full-on skeletons who seemed like they'd been here for ages, but a handful of them looked like they may have just died a few hours ago.
こんなに人が。それもほとんど俺と同世代の。一体何が行われているんだ、このが。
Whoops. I briefly scanned the bodies of the departed in the dim, unnatural light that filtered in from above and found that one was wearing a very familiar clothes. This was definitely the uniform of Kisaragi Academy High School. I was horrified. Mayu, please tell me it's not you.
院長。
Oh, well, that's fine.
篠崎。
Nobody cares if she's dead. Both of Ayumi Shinozaki's eyes were wide open, but she wasn't looking at anything in particular. Those eyes weren't seeing anything at all anymore.
篠崎。なんで誰がこんな。
That's not a reaction I expect from Morishige.
落ち着け。冷静になるんだ。篠崎は死んでいる。これは死体だ。そこら中にある死体の一つだ。そう、篠崎の形をした肉の塊だ。ものなんだ。
There's the Morishige we love.
くそ。篠崎には岸沼がついていると思ったのに、あの単細胞は何をやってるんだ。あいつがどこかで油を売ってるから、篠崎がこんなことに。こんな。
She's the one who usually left him behind.
遺族のために何か持って行った方がいいよな。こんなに血で汚れた制服はダメだな。遺族が動揺する。下着なんて論外だ。もう少し篠崎の個性が伝わるような。委員長のろうそくはここにはないか。
Yeah, Mitsuki's got those now.
髪の毛とか威発ならいいだろう。ハサミがないから。そうだな。仕方ない。歯で噛み切るか。
Yeah, okay, her hair, yeah. Why not her student ID? Is that on her?
人の髪の毛ってのは意外と丈夫なもんだな。綺麗に切れない。別の部分ならどうだ。例えば爪とか。あ、待てよ。いや、舌がいいな。
Yeah, I'm sure they'd like that a lot more than a blood-soaked uniform. Like, yeah, here's your daughter's tongue. Yeah, that's much better.
いいよな、篠崎。遺族のためだ。口を開けてくれ。ああ、舌がないじゃないか。畜生、誰がふざけるな。これじゃあ俺が仕方ない。歯で妥協するか。くそ。抜けない。指で引っ張ったくらいじゃ。あれ、目の前が真っ黒。
Now, whatever, you know what he's saying.
黒。黒。前、どこだ。お前も俺。
Alright, random way to end that. So that's ending 6? Because I think I missed like 4. Was it 4 that I know I missed 1. Oh. Or never mind. I guess I just got 5 after 4. Okay, whatever.
多少手間取っても安全な方法がいいだろう。もう一度だ。
Alright, good. It didn't freeze this time. Last time when I loaded it back up, it froze and I had to start it up again.
よし、引っかかった。今度は慎重に引き上げないとな。
I began pulling up the line slowly and steadily, trying my hardest not to shake it any more than I had to. Finally, I pulled the item up from below. It was a small notepad. I flipped it over and...
学生証、如月学園のだ。眉のだ。まさか下に眉いるのか。眉。
There's no response. And not a single sound or indication of movement. Maybe she wasn't down there after all?
見える範囲に人影はないな。学生証を落としただけなのか。だといいが。
Without even realizing it, I found myself gripping my student ID tightly, squeezing it in my hands repeatedly as if to verify its existence. It felt like her ID had been entrusted to me, and I absolutely had to get it back to her. It was now my mission.
心配だ。眉。もしかしたら怪我でもして。いや、いけない。前向きに考えるんだ。学生証があるってことは、眉は確実にこの学校のどこかにいるってことだ。地道に探せば必ず会える。
Okay, well, I was hoping that they would teleport me somewhere, because now I don't know what to do. Again. Do I go here now? Let's try it. No. well, back to aimless wandering. Just thinking of possible places I could stop at. Well. Go back to the main entranceway. Anything? Yep.
地震か。大丈夫だろうな、この校舎。田口さんは来てないな。まだ1時間経ってないのか。
I like how casual he is, like, oh, an earthquake. Well, that's inconvenient.
さっきの地震、何だったんだろうね。
わからない。ただ床や壁の傷や穴の様子がさっきと違うってことは確かだ。
フクロイ、私怖いよ。
気を強く持たないと。いつもの強気な美月はどうしたんだ。
今人の声しなかった？
いや、気づかなかったな。
行ってみよう、フクロイ。
待てよ、せっかちなやつだな。
You see, this is why I thought I should go to that square.
美月！
すまない。怪我はないか？
大丈夫だから。こっちこそごめん。
いや、俺、僕の方こそよそ見してたから。
The girl I just rode into was wearing a school uniform I hadn't encountered before. And standing next to her was a boy who had a halfway irritated look on his face, but was offering the girl a hand anyway. And the music is really loud. He was wearing his school jacket and she was not, so I couldn't tell for certain, but they definitely came across as classmates, or at least schoolmates. Well, Mitsuki has that badge on her, white thing between the green thing, and Fukurai has the badge on his chest. So, like, that kind of gives it away.
君は他校の生徒だな。一人なのか？
森重作太郎、如月学園の2年だ。
2年なら俺たちと同じだな。俺は白檀高等学校の袋井正人。こっちは
山本美月。よろしくね。作太郎ってすごい名前だね。文豪っぽいっていうか。
ああ、昔からよくからかわれる。
ごめん。でも私は好きだけどな。
美月、初対面でぶしつけだろ。森重君が困ってる。
いや、構わないよ。
何かあったの、森重君？
え？
だってなんか暗いから。ってこんな場所で明るかったら逆にキモいんだけど。
いや、別にそういうわけじゃ。
森重君も？私たちも友達とはぐれちゃったみたいで探してるんだ。
君は誰を探しているんだい？
クラスメイトの鈴本真由っていう女子を探している。小柄で明るい。あ、この子なんだけど。
Suddenly remembered that I fished out her student ID in that pit. I withdrew it from my pocket and showed it to the two students.
ちょっと心当たりがないな。美月はどうだ？
私も会ってないかな。役に立てなくてごめんね。
いいんだ。この学生証を拾ったから校内のどこかにいると思う。 自分で探すよ。
一人で？危なくない？
よかったら森重君も俺たちと一緒に行動しないか。鈴本さんを探すのを俺たちも手伝うから。
Yeah.
参ったな。持田たちならともかく、こんな知らない連中と。
You didn't go with Satoshi anyway. What are you talking about?
だがまあ、悪い奴らじゃなさそうだ。こっちの袋井ってやつは頭も良さそうだから、ギャーギャー騒ぐこともないだろう。それに、断るのも面倒だしな。
How?
わかった。よろしく頼むよ。
それじゃあどうしようか。
A very good question. Oh, thanks. Oh boy. Yeah, I love the directioning. They're just like, where should we go? And that's my directioning. Ooh, I remember some events that happen, but I don't know when to trigger them. I'll just try and get through this as fast as I can, but I don't remember. Alright. Nothing. No. Blasted. Alrighty. Looking at all the classrooms again. Because I doubt anything's going to be out in the halls. Oh. The hole that was here previously seems to have completely vanished. There's no longer anything preventing you from crossing the hall. Oh, well, okay. Guess there is something in the hall. Never mind. Thankfully, it stopped me there. And these halls are so empty. Not even gonna look at the floors. At the floor in the stairwell, nothing's ever there. Not like there's much else in the halls. No notes. Nope. The entrance to the boys' room is quite thoroughly boarded up, so it won't be possible to get inside. What does this say? Don't give it back. Alright. The door is open. And there's no note. A body. Look at the other stuff first. The sound of skittering bugs is echoing from inside the drain. Getting in closer would not be recommended, as it might yield a different kind of earful. The figure staring back at you does not look like you at all. Maybe it's just the cracks in the mirror. Oop, there's an item. It's a half-decomposed body. Oh. No name tag?
骸骨の下に何かあるみたい。
これだね。どうやら学級日誌らしい。
すごいね、森重君。私、死体に触るとか絶対無理。
Yeah, he's used to it.
友達を探すために森重君だって我慢しているんじゃないか。
Yeah, let's just say that so she doesn't get creeped out. Having been lodged under a decaying corpse, the logbook had seen better days. Its pages are warped and stained with blood and other fluids. The class designation 3-A is still faintly visible on the cover, however, and this music is really loud, it seems to me. However, there are sections that seem to have escaped the leaking intact.
どのページから読もう。
7-1. Pool opening. The pool was finally open today. Everyone put on their bathing suits and went for a swim after some stretches and such. The water was so cold and everybody was really having a great time together. Until somebody slipped and fell and hurt himself really badly anyway. Cracked his skull and suffered brain damage. Seemed he can't talk like he could before, and he can't even feed himself anymore.
どのページから読もう。
There are missing letters and numbers all over this page. Many of them seem to have been intentionally erased. It's summer. Yeah. At least 4 students forgot their disaster hoods. The teachers get really mad at them. After another, we had to go under our desks, and we had to move around, wearing our hoods. Jeez. It's so hot though, did the principal really have to make such a long speech? 3 minutes, some people even fainted. Then we heard the 2 announcement, and went back to class. We ate our emergency rations. There were 2 students unaccounted for, so we split up and searched for them. Well, thank God that one's over. Today was the memorial service for the 3 children who were murdered. We all sang for Kano, Yoshizawa, and Tsuji. There were lots of mean comments from parents while the principal was speaking. They told him to go to hell and take responsibility and stuff like that. But if we told our principal to go to hell, our parents would scold us.
どのページから読もう。
Maybe best take this logbook with us. Now I remember what to do. Like, is it just me or was that music at that part and that part earlier? It was the same song, but like, was that really loud? Yes. How is this possible? Now I can look at these halls for more bodies that aren't there because this... It seems to be pretty devoid of bodies, this chapter. Trying to think of what other wrong ends there are in this chapter. I can only think of one. Like, pretty much every wrong end in this chapter is good, so I'm going for them. Except for that one that I got with Ayumi dead in the hole. That one wasn't too special. The reference room door is locked. Wow, a body. It's been a while since we found one of those out in the hall. It's a comparatively fresh corpse. Based on uniform and height, it seems to be that of a junior high school girl. Her limbs are contorted, as if she died clinging to the ground like a frightened insect. On further inspection, it seemed to be indicative of her injuries, as it looked like someone repeatedly bashed her feet and hands into the floor.
血がこれほど流れてるってことは、生きてる間に手足を粉々にされたんだな。血痕がこう続いているから、ここでまず倒されて、足をやられたのか。そして、這って逃げようとしたところを、もう片方の足か。痛みで抵抗できなくなったところで両腕を叩き折ったわけか。死因は失血性ショックか。気の毒に相当な激痛だったろうから失禁しているのも無理はない。
Looking closely at the girl's face, something seemed off. It didn't take long to realize what it was. She had no tongue.
舌を
I like how he said all that stuff out
切り取
loud.
ったのか。
He said all that stuff out loud, and Mitsuki or Fukurai aren't even saying like, "Yo, what's up? Why'd you say all that stuff?"
猟奇殺人犯、いわゆるサイコキラーは殺人の後に記念品を持ち去ることが多いらしいが、舌は何の象徴なんだろうな。ちっ、こんなことをする変質者がうろついているのか。ますます眉が心配だ。
Yeah, see, neither Mitsuki or Fukurai say anything. They're not like, "Okay, calm down, buddy." Nothing. It's locked and not with the key this time. Seems to be some sort of combination lock. 6 digits by all appearances. Getting this door open won't be an easy task. This is it, right? As you approach the teacher's podium, strange letters become visible on its surface, almost engrossed into it. Bring back the class logbook. Yes. We got the logbook, but we're not giving it back. Okay. It was took like, what is up with the music? What are you doing? Just changing your volume all over the place again, I see. I already looked at all this stuff, and it talks about the logbook, so... Oh, we're not gonna give it back then. Interesting. What do I do? Oh, okay. Now, well, I guess I had to go into that room, look at stuff for no reason, and then go here. That makes sense. First number is... Let's just put random numbers, because I don't remember. I heard that noise and I was like, wait, did that actually work?
そういえば、さっき拾った学級日誌、生徒が進級したらここに保管するんだね。
中を調べるついでにしまっておいてやるか。
律儀だな。もう廃校になっているのに。
でも、まずこの鍵を開けないと。
その日誌に番号でもメモしてあれば助かるんだけどな。
学級日誌をもう一度読んでみ。どのページから。
Alrighty. I guess I'll do this on my own. Oh, I thought I messed that up, actually. Interesting. The door has been successfully unlocked. Yeah, I should probably walk in instead of looking at the door again. No bodies. This shelf is full of science books for young children, illustrated encyclopedias, biographies of important people, and other educational materials. Bookending one particular gap on the shelf is a ceramic ornament depicting some kind of demon eating the left arm of a naked, headless figure.
なんだか怖い置物だね。
ああ、気味が悪いな。でもよくできている。
ゴヤの我が子を喰らうサトゥルヌスが題材だと思う。本物は彫刻ではなくて絵だけど。
詳しいな。
森重君って美術部か何かなの？
いや、演劇部。へ
え、それはすごいね。
何がどうすごいんだよ。バスケ部でも吹奏楽部でもすごいって言うんじゃないのか。
The room fell into an awkward silence after that. I became acutely aware of my own poor disposition. Though I suppose I've never been very good at social interactions in the first place. I don't believe in wasting smiles on trivial things, and I never quite learned how to lie, even to save face or keep from hurting someone's feelings.
演劇部ってさ、やっぱり稽古とか大変なんでしょ？
舞台装置に衣装に脚本に用意するものがたくさんあるしな。
そういうのは眉がやってるんだ。僕は役者メインっていうか。
Yeah, I'm just the lead actor. Nothing special.
へえ、森重君って背高いしイケメンだから人気あるでしょ？
いや、別に。大切なのは外見よりも演技だし。
将来の進路はやはり演劇学校とか？
できれば留学して本格的に役者の勉強をしたいって思っている。そのために貯金もしているし、語学も。
へえ、すごいね。
ああ、俺たちと同い年なのに今から将来を具体的に考えてるんだな。
評価してくれるのはありがたいが、こいつら本当に俺の話になんか興味があるのか？会ったばかりの他人のことに一喜一憂できるなんて理解できないな。それとも俺が淡白すぎるんだろうか。そろそろ行かないか？ここにはその置物以外目立つものはなさそうだし。
待って、学級日誌をしまってあげなくっちゃ。
True, we really didn't need the logbook anymore. The Goya sculpture, on the other hand, was practically calling my name. I reached out for it, picked it up, and handed it to Mitsuki since she had the biggest bag out of any of us. She looked puzzled, but took it anyway. Oh, that's pretty. Alright, well, I guess that's going to be all this time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.